Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the chaos of life? How do we find peace amidst the turmoil? Daily, we navigate a labyrinth of stressors, from the never-ending demands of work, complex family issues, to the unsettling news of global unrest. Yet, within this whirlwind, there lies a profound quest, a search for a harbor of tranquility in the storm. Today, let us journey together through ancient Christian teachings to discover a beacon of serenity, experiencing the true peace of God. In a world brimming with anxiety and stress, statistics reveal a startling increase in people yearning for peace. Imagine a person caught in the grip of life's fiercest storm, the ground beneath them shaking, their heart thundering with the anxiety of the unknown. Yet, amid this crisis, they encounter an unfathomable stillness. This narrative is not just a story. It represents the lives of many who have stumbled upon the serene foothold of faith when all seemed lost. Understanding God's peace begins with discerning the biblical meaning behind this profound state. This peace surpasses all understanding, a kind of tranquility that is not reliant on external circumstances. Consider Paul, who within the confines of a prison cell penned letters filled with hope and serenity. His example teaches us that peace is not found in freedom from chains, but in the companionship of the divine. But how do we translate this ancient wisdom into our bustling lives? The first step is acknowledging the presence of a higher power willing to bear our burdens. Viewers can foster this by weaving prayer into the fabric of their everyday activities, inviting God to be part of both mundane tasks and momentous decisions. Trust in the Almighty emerges as the cornerstone of peace. It's about letting go of the illusion that we can control the raging storm, and instead, reaching for the hand that calms the waves. Each day offers a new opportunity to practice this trust, to seek stillness, and to allow the whispers of God to guide us through our own storms. Surrendering to God's will is often a transformative step toward experiencing profound peace. It's a relinquishing of our need to control outcomes, trusting that the path God lays before us leads to greater contentment than our own plans ever could. Ask yourself, when you last felt the urge to steer every detail of your life, and consider how that impacted your inner tranquility. The biblical narrative is replete with individuals who found peace in releasing their grip on control. Take Abraham, who set out not knowing where he was going, yet trusting in God's promise. Imagine the relief of handing over your fears and anxieties to someone who has mapped out the entirety of existence, who holds your tomorrow with a steady hand. We have stories from contemporaries who've encountered this relief. Listen to this individual recount that pivotal moment when, despite the fear of uncertainty, they placed their unknown future into known hands and found peace. This practice isn't just about passive resignation, but an active engagement in faith, an agreement to move with the current of God's will rather than against it. Now take a moment to bring to mind the areas of your life where you feel the most resistance to letting go. Is it in your career, personal relationships, health concerns, or perhaps your aspirations? Visualize what it might look like to open your hands in these areas and say to God, I trust you with this. Let this imagery be a starting point for a deeper exploration into surrender as a gateway to peace. As we continue our journey in understanding how to truly experience the peace of God, we shift our attention to a crucial component, cultivating a relationship with God. It is in the quiet corners of a steadfast relationship with our Creator that we often discover the deepest sense of peace. This segment explores the ways in which fostering a personal connection with God can ground us, offering solace and a refuge from life's storms. How does your current relationship with God influence your sense of peace? This question isn't meant merely for contemplation, but as an invitation to action. Take a moment to ponder the depth of your bond with God. Does your prayer life mirror a conversation with a trusted friend? Do you delve into Scripture with the anticipation of receiving personal messages tailored to your life's quandaries? Perhaps you find solace in the beauty of worship, whether it's through music that stirs the soul or through observing the rituals and traditions that connect us to something greater than ourselves. Or maybe it's the sense of community you feel when gathered with others who are also seeking to build their lives on a foundation of faith. Engage with us by sharing in the comments the spiritual practices that help you feel closer to God and more at peace. Whether it's a morning routine of meditation and prayer, a weekly Bible study group, or serving in your local community, let us know what helps you nurture that essential relationship. As we collect and share these practices, we create a mosaic of methods for accessing the peace that God promises to those who seek Him with their whole hearts. In this segment, let's delve deeper into the remarkable transformation that occurs when we truly embrace the peace of God. Imagine the peace of God as a seed planted within your heart. Like any seed, with the right conditions, it grows, flourishes, and bears fruit. It's not just an internal sentiment, it's a force that changes us, affecting every aspect of our lives. When you nurture this peace, you begin seeing the world through a lens of compassion and understanding. Think about how a peaceful heart can reshape your perspective on life's challenges. A traffic jam becomes a moment to reflect instead of a source of frustration. An argument offers an opportunity to practice patience and grace rather than a battle to win. It's the small shifts in our responses to these daily occurrences that signal the growth of peace within us. Now envision this peace influencing your relationships. Conversations are conducted with love and respect, even during disagreements. Bonds grow stronger as others sense your calm presence, making you a beacon of tranquility in an otherwise turbulent world. Your peaceful demeanor allows you to become a source of comfort and support to those around you. Let's not overlook the broader impact of living with a peaceful heart. Actions rooted in peace naturally align with biblical teachings, leading us to be kinder, more generous, and actively loving towards others. It's like throwing a pebble into a pond. The ripples extend far beyond the point of impact. Acts of kindness inspired by inner peace can spark positive change within communities, creating waves of goodwill and compassion. Perhaps the most profound aspect of embodying God's peace is the opening of our hearts to limitless possibilities. When not hindered by fear or anxiety, we're free to follow where God leads us, engaging in works that fulfill our purpose and glorify Him. This peace doesn't mean we won't face trials, but it equips us to handle them with a steadfast spirit. As you watch these words unfold before your eyes, imagine the peaceful spirit taking root in your own heart, branching out into every corner of your life and blooming into actions that reflect the divine love poured into us. Consider what aspects of your life could be transformed by such peace. And remember, it all begins with that single seed, the peace of God, nurtured within you. In our exploration today, we have journeyed through the tenets of ancient Christian wisdom to uncover the tranquil harbor that is the peace of God. We've delved into how this divine serenity can transform your heart, reshape your interactions, and extend its calming influence to those around you. It's about nurturing that seed of peace within, allowing it to grow and touch every facet of your life with grace and compassion. As we draw this conversation to a close, consider the profound impact that God's peace can have on your path. Reflect on the steps we've discussed, trusting in God's promises, surrendering control, fostering a deeper relationship with Him, and letting the fruits of peace manifest in your life. Ask yourself, what shifts can you make right now to experience God's peace? What areas in your life are calling for that transformation? We invite you to join this ongoing journey by sharing your experiences and insights. Have you felt the peace of God in your life? What challenges have you faced in seeking this serenity? Comment below, because each story shared is a beacon of hope and encouragement for all of us. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Divine Light to continue exploring the richness of ancient Christian teachings and their relevance to modern life. Share this video with anyone you know who might be searching for peace in the eye of the storm. Finally, stay tuned for more content that will aid you on your spiritual voyage. We'll have discussions, study sessions, and much more to help you deepen your understanding of faith and the peace that surpasses all understanding. Until then, may the peace of God guard your hearts and minds, emboldening you to live out your purpose with courage and love.